So with my agents, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm back from little Agent Nate first baseball practice. We got another practice to go to, but meantime, in between time, I'm about to run the super muscle parts and pick something up. You hear me? Ride with me. Hey, y'all see it? Y'all see where we at? Back at it like a smack at it. Let's go in here and see what we got. Hey man, y'all see who we got here? Tell us what we got here, man.
You got my Chevelle, 68 Chevelle.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got 468, ton of RAM. It's probably somewhere about, in all actuality, probably about 550, 600 range at the crank. Sits 8.5 inches above the hood. Obnoxious as hell.
Real quick, so we just got to finish talking about it. I noticed he got two carburetors right here. Explain.
Two 650 Hollies. They're marine carburetors, so they're designed for hard angles. Basically put that 1200 CFM on top of it. Runs at about 9 pounds of fuel pressure. The motor is somewhere about 13 to 1. And
Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Would this act as the choke?
No.
What is so this is going to open up to give you more air.
Right here, if you look at this, the linkage runs from here down to the carburetor.
Okay.
So whenever the carburetor is pulled open,
Boom.
it opens it up.
See, open up too.
It puts more air. There's 2 air cleaners on top of each carburetor. One on each top carburetor, and that's where it feeds the air to it. And that looks obnoxious going down the road whenever they disappear.
This is bananas.
You get on them hard enough, they go like that. So you can see the filters in there.
Okay, I do.
And
I do.
It's just a lot of fun having people look at those and watch them disappear.
That is Gap sauce.
Look in your rearview mirror and they disappear. You want to move.
Gap sauce. This is bananas. Y'all heard her run, man. She sound like a monster. Does she got a name? Not yet?
Not really.
Okay.
It's just my old street car.
There you go.
Actually, I should say it's her car.
It's her car.
Come here.
It's her car.
That's
Look.
her car.
It's her car.
Is that your car, Queen?
Yep. Dang. Right on, man, for showing this to us. Yeah. Ken, what we got there?
Okay, so Agent Nate, this is a 70 through 72 Monte Carlo console lid.
Uh-huh.
Console, right?
And then that part you have in your hand right there.
Can you catch?
Yep.
Boom, he's an athlete.
And this is, what do you call it? This is the lock that goes in the hole right here.
Okay. I done plugged a few holes in my day, so I should be able to figure that out with no problem.
Like you say, you went to,
Did kindergarten twice. It might be.
You're smarter than hell. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Smarter than hell.
I'm giving you that for no reason, sir. I'm ready when you are. What's up with my agents? It's a nice day. Let's get some work done, man. We gotta go back in here, dog. we gotta go back in here. Look what we got going on today. That is a 1970 center console and a shifter. Boom. That is some paint. Boom. And that is the bracket. So today, I'm going to clean this bracket and then spray it. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna hit it with this right here. Bring it back and then spray it. That's what the plan is today. So we're gonna see how this goes. Stay with me. So I got a wire brush first, the bracket, and some PB Blast. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit him with the PB Blast to break up some of this rust. Hit him with the brush and then hit them with the big boy. So if you would have did something different, comment and let me know. If you would have did it different, comment and let me know. But that's how I'm about to do it. On both sides. Let's see. So now I am about to hit this with this for a little bit, just to knock some of this off and get some of these tight spots. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all after I did a little bit. So look, you could already see when I hit it with this, it's starting to break it off, break it up. I'm gonna try to do it and record, but it's hard because I gotta hold it. But we gonna see. Slowly but surely, we getting there. We getting there. We getting there. Ooh, I didn't want that to come out. So, I didn't want this to come out. I was trying to keep this in there, but it came out on its own. But it looks like it's fairly easy to put back in, so I'm just gonna let it be. Ooh, don't break that. I don't wanna break nothing. But I do want him to come out of there. Boom. This is the part I was not going to take out. I could have just soaked this in some PB Blast, but I didn't want to take this part out, and I didn't want to soak this in PB Blast to get it brittle. But it's out, so now this is what it is. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna make y'all suffer through this. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all when I'm done with it. So, I think I've done all I could do with this. I'm going to sit this in a bucket with a little bit of PB Blast in it and let it soak for a little while. And then my thoughts is I'm gonna come back and hit it with a wire brush to get this in between stuff that I couldn't get with this. So that's what I'm thinking. Like all in there, I think I can get that with the wire brush in those little crevices. But for the most part, you see it's pretty, came out. A lot of it came out. I might have to show you the before and after picture when it's all done. But look, you can see it's still more to come out. I'm gonna soak in some PB Blast to see what it do. So check this out. Nothing major. He just sitting in a little bit of PB Blast soaking. I'm gonna hit him with the wire brush, that one, and then I'm gonna hit him with the drill again. I'm probably gonna spray it a little more in a minute, let it sit before I hit it with the wire brush and the drill. But while that's doing that, I'm about to hit this with a little bit of soap and water. No, that's not pee. I done peed in my fair share of water bottles, but that's not pee. This is good old dishwashing soap and some water. This is some water. The soap and water. And we about to hit this and see what we do with this. So what it looks like, I mean, and you can see I cleaned all that dirt that was in these little grooves. What it looks like is I can unscrew these, pull this off, and probably replace that. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna go to Super Muscle Parts tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if they have that in stock. If they have it in stock, I'm gonna buy a new one and replace it. If they don't, I'm gonna leave it how it is. But for all purposes, the dirt is gone. So same thing with this one. You see all that little dirt, all that grime. I'm just gonna hit it with some, the bottom part ain't really that dirty. It's more the top part. I'm just gonna hit it with some good old soap and water Get all that out of there. I'm gonna attack him too. But first, I'm gonna spray a little more PB Blast on this. I don't know if spraying more PB Blast on it is helping it, but I know it ain't hurting it. So just for me, I'm gonna spray a little more on there. Spray some more PB Blast on him. I'm gonna let him sit for about 20 more minutes. Then I'm gonna hit him with the wire brush. I'm about to play with this now. Y'all see that? All dirt. About to get him out of there. So I'm trying to be gentle while I'm cleaning. I mean, I'm only using soap and water, but I'm trying to be like, I don't want to, like you, as you can see, it's cracked right there. I don't see any cracks anywhere else, but I don't want to cause any cracks anywhere else. So I'm not scared to touch it, but I'm definitely scared to be too hard on it because I don't want to crack it. I mean, shit, why buy a new one when I got one? There's nothing really wrong with this. This crack right here, you're not gonna see it. You'll never see that in my car. I got the lid for this. So just put a little soap and water on there and clean it good. That's all it is. So I didn't do much with this. I just knocked all that dirt and grime that was off the parts that we're gonna paint. So I'm about to, tomorrow, I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm going to get a vinyl primer and a vinyl paint. It's a vinyl spray paint. It's really like a dye, but you're spraying it on here. And we're gonna paint this. I don't know what color yet. I'm gonna find out when I get there, but we're going to paint this. It's not gonna be this color anymore. So all I did was just knock that dirt off the obvious parts with some soap and some water. All right, let's see what's going on with him. Yeah. So, I mean, it's coming out pretty good. It's better than it was, definitely. I'm not 100% satisfied with it. I am going to, because I'm not going to paint it tonight. At this point, it got dark on me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to soak it in PB Blast overnight. I'm going to soak it in PB Blast overnight. And then come back and hit it in the morning. Dry it off. Let it dry really good. Then I'm going to spray it. But I'm going to see what sitting in that PB Blast overnight do to it. At this point, it can't hurt it. But it already looked better than it did when I put it out of there. So it can't get no worse. So that's all the smoke from the PB Blast I just sprayed. We're gonna let that sit in there and then revisit it in the morning. Revisit it tomorrow and see what that PB Blast, sitting in that PB Blast do to it. Y'all remember how rusty she was? It was real rusty. Cleaned it, sprayed it. Now we ready to throw her back in the car.